Gotta scroll up here. Where? Where's that? Alright, hello, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in for this fun little thing I'm going to do this weekend. Just me, Tara's off at a bachelorette party. So I decided something fun to do would take a random city in Wisconsin, put it into a hat essentially, and then go to it. Figure out stuff to do. I got 3 caveats, or 3 restrictions I guess, on the cities I go to. 1, I removed any cities that I've already been to. Because for this video, I'm going to go to a new random city. Like the living room, for example, where I'm sitting right now. I've already been there. It won't be in the video. Except for right now. Number 2. The destination couldn't be any more than 2.5 hours away because it's only a day trip I'm taking, and I didn't want to spend the entire day driving. And the 3rd one. I wanted a golf course nearby so I can play some golf. Only 9 holes, just a little bit, just get the feel. But also other activities, because due to the new mask mandate in Wisconsin, I didn't want to have to be wearing a mask all day inside buildings. And plus, it's not warm for that long here, so you gotta enjoy the outdoors while you can. So what I did is I googled cities in Wisconsin, went to Wikipedia, from there, took all the names on that list, put them into this website, which is a random name picker, and I'm gonna click pick a random name, and that's where I'm going. Now after this, I gotta do some research to figure out what on earth I'm gonna do there, but here we go. Alright, I'm excited. Pick random name. Go. Waupun? Waupun? It's a golf club. Ooh, it says promise. Waupun. Waupun. There's a golf course. It's not far from Horicon, actually. There's some stuff to do here. There's a park. There's a golf club. Hopefully it's like not private. 11,000 people. Alright. So I got some work to do. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a little Horicon Marsh, a little Waupun. I'm going to figure out how to say it because I don't want to say it wrong. And I'm going to see if this golf course has some tee time. So I got a little research to do. Stay tuned. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow. Alright, it's the next day. It's Saturday morning. It's about 9:45. Kind of got a late start this morning, but it's only about an hour away. So the first stop is the Marsh Haven Nature Center. It's right on the north side of the Horicon Marsh, and it's just outside of Waupun. I got a tee time for about 2 o'clock, so I got plenty of time to explore the marsh, get some lunch, and we'll go from there. Alright, an hour later, we've arrived. We're at the Marsh Haven Nature Center, just outside of Waupun, on the northern tip of the Horicon Marsh. There's some walking trails here. I know that there's an observatory tower as well. There's a little visitor center. They said online it was about $2. I think it's more or less a donation to, conserve the center and everything. So I'm gonna get some tennis shoes on, try to find some trails, and try to do a little hiking. Alright, we're off. I met a very nice lady in there. There's a little museum in there with some live animals. Saw a snake. Really wasn't a fan of that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm off to, there's 3 trails here: the Wetland Trail, the Woodland Trail, and the Prairie Trail. I'm gonna head on the Woodland Trail first because I want to see the. Sorry, distracted being outside. I'm gonna head on the Woodland Trail first because I want to see this tower that they got. I'm a little worried because since there's a snake in there, that means there might be snakes out here, and I'm not a big fan of snakes, so we'll see. It's nice up here. It's quiet. It's relaxing. Lady inside was saying they haven't been open very long just due to COVID. This is only their 4th or 5th weekend I think they've been open, so I think she's excited to see someone interested in hiking. Like I said, she was really nice. She gave me a couple maps, one for the actual property and then one for the whole Horicon Marsh area itself. So I guess I don't know too much about the Horicon Marsh, but apparently this isn't actually it. The Horicon Marsh is south of 49. Right now we're north of 49. So I did a quick Wikipedia search, and it's a national and state wildlife refuge, which makes sense because you can't fly the drone there. And it's the largest freshwater cattail marsh in the United States. So it's kind of cool. I don't know how many cattail marshes there are in the United States, but it's kind of neat. So I'm gonna finish up hiking here, and then there's an auto tour, I guess, across 49. That's actually on the northern tip of the marsh. I guess they got a boardwalk over there, so I'll head over there next and do a little walking around. All right, so apparently this is there's walking trails in here, and there's a 3-mile auto loop. I'm not really sure. I think there's like a little turnoff. There's people walking on the road, but I think if you go slow enough, it's fine. But we're gonna take this little 3-mile loop and kind of see what we can see. This is a floating boardwalk. It's along that loop that we were doing. I think it's about a mile total. I think like maybe a third of it is this floating boardwalk right out into the marsh. So this should be pretty cool. Here, taking a quick break, but I got my food from, it's called the Other Bar in Waupun. I went with just your standard like bacon chicken wrap, but they had a full menu. Looked like they had a homemade pizza. I'm sure that was pretty good, but I just went with the wrap. So let's see how this goes. We're gonna eat quick and then gotta go golf. Made it at the Rock Golf Club. Supposed to go off at 2:06, but they'll let me sneak out a little bit early. I'm pretty sure I'm by myself because it's pretty empty here, so I'm just gonna get loaded up and then head out to the first tee. All right, here we are on the first tee. Let's try to get a good shot. So I'm gonna be playing from the whites, and I'm only playing the front nine, so my yardage today is 3,200 yards. The first one is 382 yards. Looks like it's pretty straight. Maybe a slight toggling right. Oh! Breakfast ball. Forgot to mention, the price today is $31 with a cart for 9 holes. So I thought that was right on line with other courses. Again, nice course, great. It's in pretty good shape, I think. Hole number 9, 502 yards from the whites. Looks like there's water up there, but the water's not until 300 some yards, so I'm in. All right, I'm all packed up here at the Rock Golf Club in Waupun, Wisconsin. Like I said, shot a 54, so not too great, but I still had a lot of fun. I passed a foursome and a couple. They're both real nice, real chatty people, just out having fun. The staff was real friendly out here, but like I said, the greens were super fast today. The fairways were firm, but once you got into the rough, it was real hard. Hadn't been in water in a while, it seemed like, but it was a nice course overall. I've had a blast up here in Waupun today. Just a random day trip I took. I think I got up here about 10:40ish or so, and it's almost 3:30. So I wasn't really even up here that long, but I think it was a good amount of time. It was only an hour from home, but yeah, I think I'm gonna start heading home. As I was driving home, I began to reflect, why haven't we done this more? We only live an hour from this place, and I've never been here. And especially during this time that we're in, travel may not be the easiest, but you can get to a day trip like this. This is totally safe. I spent 98% of my time outside, so I thought, why don't we do more of these? So I challenge you, even during this time of COVID, you can still get outside and you can still travel and explore even the state you're in, the city you're in, or you can even explore the country you're in. So get outside.